What's up guys, welcome back to my channel again. And today I just want to show you how to code using function in C++ language. And pardon my microphone, I just tape it on my face because I just want a clear audio. And for today I'm going to write a code from this question that I get. And look at the question. Okay, first we are going to look at the question. A first acceleration is defined by a change of velocity and blah blah blah. The formula is given. Yeah, that is something really great when the formula is given, where v kosong starting velocity, v1 the ending velocity, and t is time in seconds. And dia dah bagi tahu kat sini dia punya function apa. First kali dia nak function get data and use pass by reference concept. So dekat function get data ni, apa yang user kena input adalah v0, v1 and time. Second, kita ada function calculate, which is kita akan buat calculation menggunakan formula yang dia bagi ni. And function yang ketiga, display. Okay, display lah, meaning kita see out apa dia punya result, to display the average acceleration for the object. And we are going to start now, and I'm going to make sure this is record. Yeah. And the first thing is we are going to write a library. First thing, hashtag include iostream, right? Oh my god, pardon my grammar. Okay, iostream, and using namespace std library. First kali kita akan create dia punya main. Alright, integer main. I believe this doesn't have the thing, just put a bracket right here. And if you wonder why my bracket look like orange, this is I use a plugin to customize it. I'm gonna change the size as well for you guys to see it very clearly. Alright, the first thing, we need to create the function prototype. And we got 3 functions today. I'm going to just use void get data, void what else, calculate, void display. I just doesn't want to type too much, just use this. And for the name of this function, you can just create any name you want and put a parenthesis. What I'm going to put in the parenthesis, the variable that we want to use. And first thing, for the function get data, we need to use v0, v1 and t. So I'm going to just write it as a double because it's just simply a number thing. Double v1 and double t. And for the pass by reference concept, I'm going to use n. Alright, n. This is called n% in function punya symbol. Double n v2, v0, v1 and time. So that is it, the function prototype. And for the calculate, you just free to put it or not, but I'm just going to put this function pass the average acceleration by reference to the main function. So I'm just gonna copy all this, just put it here, because one thing that we doesn't put is, of course, dA is a average, double A. And the display, we just want to display the A, right? Double A, just to display the A. Right, now we all get the function prototype. Don't worry, this is just a prototype, doesn't have anything to do with it. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make a function body, function header and function body lah. So I'm going to create the first void get data. I'm going to create the bawah main. And when we creating a header, this doesn't need to be a semicolon, just put a bracket. And what I'm going to put here is cout. So the first thing, we want to get the user to input the velocity 0. Cout v0, and just going to end this line quick, and we're going to put cin v0. Alright, and I'm going to duplicate this 1 2 3 v1 v1 and t. Alright, now we got 3 function right here, 3 function pula. We got 3 line, cout, v0, v1 and t. And guess what, this thing, they doesn't know the variable where it's come from, so I'm gonna put the variable in the main also. I'm gonna put double v1 v2 v2 like v0 t and a, just gonna provide that, and put the initial value of course. And the initial value is like the default value lah. Whenever like the program error, it can shows the 0. This is a default value. Okay, so we just got that, and we are already done with our function get data, and we are going to call it right now. We're going to call it, just copy this and put it here, and just buang dia punya variable type, leave the variable name only. Now we have called the data, and the like garis hijau dekat bawah ni dah hilang sebab kita dah call dia punya function. And now we are going to make a void calculate punya function. Put this down there. I'm going to remove the bracket, remove the semicolon, put the bracket, and the calculate just use the formula given. A equals to, right, v1 minus v0, and we divide it by time. Just that. This is the calculate function. I'm sorry. And we are done by this, and I'm going to call in the calculate punya function. Why don't we just copy this? It's making me harder to this. Let's copy this, man. Okay, now we are going to do as the same thing lah. Okay, we're going to remove. I don't know why Visio doesn't have the function that when we call the function just and remove it automatically. It's so hard to do this every time. And now kita punya garis hijau dah hilang, meaning the function is correct. Now we're going to make the void display, and on the display thing, of course, we just have a one variable wa, and just to call a cout a. Okay, just going to cout a meaning the average lah, the display average acceleration. And I'm just going to put double N because we passes the value from calculate and going to put it in the display to read it, and just to call the function right now. This is the last thing. Okay, display. Okay, and I think we just done by now. Okay, what the heck? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, we just doesn't put the ampersand right here. I'm sorry. I think we should done this after we put the ampersand, and there are no more issue found. We are going to test this, and to test it, I just want to use let's just input by a number, and we are going to calculate it with calculator. Is it correct or not? So the velocity 0, I just want to input like 32.75. The time is 25, and the answer here is 1.72. So I'm going to use what I input with calculator. I'm going to try to put it. If the answer is correct, then our code is settled. So we are going to use the formula given a equals to, I'm going to put v1 first. Okay, v1 is 75 minus v0 32 right here, and we are going to divide it by 25, and the answer is 1.72. Look at my calculator right here, if you can see that the answer is 1.72, and yeah, it's correct. And I'm going to explain to you what I did just now. Okay, the first thing, we made the prototype. Here we call the prototype. Okay, and we call the function in the main function get data, calculate, display. And what we use for get data punya function, in their body kita see out and see in for the user to input the data. And why I use the ampersand, because I want the data that inputted by user to updated in, which is when we want to calculate, because calculate we made it in another function right here. We just want to take the data from get data punya function. We want to take it and put it in this. We want to the data to updated data. And when the data has get, the void calculate can do their job. He get the data. Oh, what is A? What is V1? What is V0? And what is T? So it's going to refer to get data. Because of function, we will use a top-down design. Top-down meaning it's gonna start from top to bottom, which is they are going to run get data first, then calculate, then display. That is it. The basic fundamental of it. Fundamental of function. And after they get the data, they're going to use the formula to calculate. And I put the double NA because we want to update the data. Update to put it in the display punya function. So display got the data of A, right? Got the data of A and put here. So void display punya function, dia tahu dia apa dia nak display. Dia display A, dia dapat A tu daripada void calculate. So which is dia run dekat sini dulu. And to display dia dapat data A ni daripada atas, and dia boleh keluar dia punya data. That's all guys. Thank you for watching my video, and I'm sorry for my grammar and speaking mistake. I don't know how to use English very well. And if you guys want me to do another code, just put it in the comment. I will try my best to record a video and make it as easier for you guys to understand. Thank you for watching. My name is Russ. Subscribe my channel first. Share guys. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.